Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Tino Fest 1989. I'm here to do another video. Well, I'm gonna do not actually a video. I'm gonna do a video response for Spinnernet's the top matches from the decade. Like top 10 decade matches. There's a lot of matches I watched during those 10 years of that decade, 2000 to 2009. The guys, let's see, number 10, there's a lot of matches I like back in 2001, 2000, but I guess say my favorite match of the 2000s, like the 10 favorite match of 2000s, it was a tough one though, but I gotta say the Jeff Hardy versus Rob Van Dam in a ladder match in 2001 of SummerSlam for the hardcore title. Wow, it was a great match. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. It delivered. Jeff Hardy did his shit. RVD did his stuff. And RVD ended up winning the match, and it was a great match. Like I said, I don't got that much full details to tell you about it, but all I gotta say is a great match. Like number nine. Yeah, there's a lot of matches. I'll tell you right now. I gotta say Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar 2003 on SmackDown, the Iron Man match. Bro, that was like the first ever Iron Man match they gave it on SmackDown. Maybe the only Iron Man match they gave it on SmackDown. But that match delivered. That match was going at it and all that. It was an hour. It lasted an hour. And I enjoyed it when I saw that match. When Kurt Angle was doing the angle lock, the angle slam, Brock Lesnar was doing 2 or 3 F5s. It's crazy, man. It was like awesome. It was very epic. It's like watching WrestleMania, but on live, on local channel. Not even on pay-per-view, on local channel. Speaking of local channel, they were giving another match. That was one. That's gonna be my number 8 favorite. Is a TLC from 2001. Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho versus the Dudley Boys, and they're now Team 3D, and the Hardy Boys. That was a great match. Like when I saw that match, I was like, wow, the first ever TLC on SmackDown. It's not even on cable. They gave it on local TV, and they delivered a lot. For a pay-per-view match, showing it on TV, that's like showing you, damn, on a local channel, and you get to watch it for free. But they did a lot for free, for a free channel. Alright, damn, I enjoyed it. And Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho did one of the best maneuvers. Like Chris Jericho did the walls of Jericho on the ladder. I forgot what it was, but I believe it was what. I may be mistaken. Maybe it was Edge and Christian, or the Hardy Boys. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was the Hardy Boys or Edge and Christian for that match, for that triple threat match, for the tag team titles. Well, Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho won that match, and that was great. I liked it. All right, number 7. There's a lot of matches in 2000, so I gotta put it. It could be TNA, WWE. It doesn't matter. Maybe I'll put Austin versus Triple H in 2000. The reason why, because I like the whole rivalry when it was beginning in 2000. When they were claiming that Triple H ran over Austin, and then Austin all of a sudden, it was like they were going through a 2 out of 3 falls match, and on the Backlash No Way Out in 2001 No Way Out. Like, it was a great match. Like, damn, Austin and Triple H are like, wow, they put up a great fight, and it was a bloody war match. It's like one of the most epic matches I've ever seen. Like, the first fall was the street fight, the second fall was a steel cage match, and the third match was a last man standing, I guess. I think the last man standing. It's been so long I can't even remember, but that match delivered. It was like right there, and Triple H ended up winning that fall. It was great. Alright, number 6. Wow, number 6, there's like 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. I picked one. You know, everybody loves this match. TNA Unbreakable 2005. The triple threat match: Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and Daniels. Formerly known as Christopher Daniels, now known as Daniels. Man, what a match. It was like, wow, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, they delivered a lot, you know. Finishers after finishers after finishers from each other. Bro, like, it was a great pay-per-view. You know, I gotta give that pay-per-view a 5 stars, you know, for that match, especially that match. You know, by watching that match, it's like, damn, I want to keep watching and watching it. It's a great match, you know, since '05, and that's when TNA, you know, had more, to tell you the truth, TNA was more into, you know, back in '05, '06, like, they were trying more harder than now. Because if you think about it, TNA is true. TNA are still trying hard, but like you think about it, back then it was trying more harder, you know. At least they did a lot more than they did now, you know, like they're doing now. But TNA, you know, that match is gonna be in the history books. Everybody says it's gonna be in the history books. Anyways, either way it goes, you know, that match is right there, match of the decade for TNA. All right, number 5. There's a lot of matches I like too, you know, from the 2000s, and I gotta put Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 21. I know that's a hell of a choice, cause you know why? I like the whole feud from the beginning with Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels. You know, it was starting out to be funny and all that stuff. And Kurt Angle called a challenge, singing his song, mocking Shawn Michaels and all that stuff. It's sensational sharing. It was good, you know. It was, you know, entertaining. I enjoyed watching it. I was like, you know, damn, I knew this feud was gonna be great because Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle makes a great chemistry against each other. I was thinking in my mind, damn, that's a great choice for WWE doing that. Putting two of those guys, future Hall of Famers, going at it, like, wow, Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels. When I saw that match, bro, I was like, wow, Kurt Angle going after ankle locks, Shawn Michaels reversing switching music. There was like, you know, it was a mechanic match, you know, they were working on the technicality of that match. And Kurt Angle ended up winning that match, and I was like, wow, that you know, I gotta give that to Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle did a lot to make Shawn Michaels lose that match, you know. Yeah, Shawn Michaels put Kurt Angle over, because that was a hell of a match, because Kurt Angle knows how to make a great match, especially losing to a guy that was a headliner at WrestleMania. That's like, wow. Kurt Angle was one of the best performers they ever had in WWE, especially technical wise. Now that he's in TNA, he's doing a lot more moves, but I like Kurt Angle. Don't get me wrong, he's my favorite wrestler of the 2000s. But I tell you right now, I rather like Kurt Angle more WWE than TNA. Kurt Angle, you know, he at least worked hard. He worked on the arms, on the legs, you know. He worked on the, you know, as a worker. In TNA, he did a lot too. Don't get me wrong. He did more of the high flying and all that stuff. But I like with the original. I like when he started. Yeah, like, you know, our players, the NBA players, the NFL players, when they start, you know, the first team, you know, I prefer liking them in the first team than the next team, you know. But they're still good, you know, whatever, you know. But I just like Kurt Angle where he was, WWE. Alright, number 4. Getting close over. We were about to finish. So, like I said, you know, there's matches up the ass. I gotta say, wow. Edge versus Christian, 2001, Unforgiven, and a ladder match. That match for the Intercontinental title, it was great, you know. Edge and Christian were going at it for the first time. You know, supposedly they were the 7-time tag team champions, you know. And all of a sudden, you know, there was a whole alliance WWE thing going on. Back then it was the WWF. Christian turned his back on Edge, supposedly because he's jealous of Edge. He was a champion, he's more successful. He won the King of the Ring. and Christian turning the back on him, and it was like, wow, they put up a good fight, you know, on a ladder match. That was like, wow, that was great, you know. I enjoyed watching that stuff, especially when how the way Edge worked in that match. Both of them, both of the former tag team superstars that were tag team champions, they were actually, for the first time, they did a very great idea to put them in a ladder match, because they revolutionized tag team ladder match, and it would be good. It was great when they put those two guys in a ladder match, singles action. I was like, wow, that was right there enjoyable. Number 3.
Hold on. Wait a minute.